Alright, we're here with yet another cast member from our fabulous show. Please tell us your name and who you play in the show.
My name is Kurt Dale Clark, and I play the Phantom.
Very nice. What do you think this show is about?
This show is about, well, it depends, because the era that the show is written in, it's about one thing, and by today's standards, it's about an entirely different thing. Let's deal with what it's about by today's standards. I think it's about not stereotyping people and realizing people's potential regardless of what they look like and or you know, ethnicity or anything like that.
Sure.
Regardless of anything like that.
Okay. So we're going to get an added extra while Kurt talks with us. His makeup artist, fabulous makeup artist, Brittany, is going to apply us prosthetics, so you kind of get two for the price of one here. So,
ladies and gentlemen, Brittany Leffler.
Yay!
Hi,
hello.
Hello.
All right, so
But you have to come see the show to see this.
absolutely, you're not getting it for free. Actually, you kind of are. Anyway, how did the rehearsal process go for you?
Oh, it's fantastic. I think people would be dumbfounded to know how fast the rehearsal process was. I know I was. Because it seems like, oh, this is going to be great. And then all of a sudden you're like, there's an audience out there.
It's over.
Yep. But
what was your favorite part of the rehearsal process?
well, in rehearsal with Mark, it's always fantastic because you know what you're going to do that day before you get there.
Sure.
So it's easy to prepare for the day. Sometimes directors kind of show up and they just kind of start at the beginning and see how far they get. With Mark, you know every single day what you're going to have to do, and usually you get even further than he plans on getting. So
Right.
that's great, and it makes you feel confident because you can rehearse that what you planned on for the day
Right.
and know it cold, and it makes it
Absolutely.
much easier to rehearse.
Also faster.
Much
Wouldn't you
faster,
agree?
much more organized, much faster, and you get a lot more done in a shorter period of time.
Which then gives you a peace of mind as an actor
Absolutely.
that the next thing you're going to do is already ready. What excites you about the act of live theater?
What it does to the people that watch it. And it has to be that, because as a live stage actor, that's all we get, is that moment. You know what I mean? We get that moment, that night, when it happens,
Mm-hmm.
and the curtain call, and that's it. And then when we leave, maybe we go to the bar and have a cocktail together. We can all talk about it, but it's gone.
Right.
The moment really is gone after that.
Yeah.
But the people take it home with them.
Right.
And that's a cool feeling to know that you sent them home with something and hopefully made them think.
Right.
They're not all going to like it. They're not all going to love it. They're not all going to hate it.
Right.
Some are going to think it's the best thing they've ever seen, and it does different things to different people. But most shows that are successful, I think, have some universal themes that touch people,
Right.
and this one definitely has a lot of those universal
To
themes.
take
that-
away, everyone see the same thing, to take away something different,
Yes.
I think is impressive as well. What do you hope people take away from this particular production of Phantom?
I hope that they're moved to pay attention to their own lives, not to show prejudices based on how someone looks.
Sure.
Because it's very important. The character Eric, the Phantom, is deformed, as Brittany is putting the prosthetic on my face. He is deformed, and in that day and age, his only option really was hiding out because society shunned him.
Right.
We know that today's society wouldn't necessarily shun someone based on that, but it still would hold them back.
Sure.
And it shouldn't, because Eric is a concert pianist and would be a great opera singer if he didn't have this deformity, and he should be allowed to be a great opera singer anyway.
Absolutely. Do you think, going along with that theme, what kind of career do you think Eric, the character, the Phantom, would have had he tried? You know, had he had the opportunities?
Well, again, in that day and age, he wouldn't have been given the opportunity. But
Sure.
in today's day and age, he still probably would be relegated to character parts in opera.
Sure.
Because of the way he looks.
Okay.
Um,
Even with facial reconstruction surgery and things like that.
Yeah, because I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope
Right.
I hope he'd have the
Right.
chance to do.
Yeah, who knows?
You know, to do the big romantic leads and stuff like that. But
Hey, do you have any words of wisdom for young actors wanting to break into this business?
study, study, study. When I was in college, I opted out of the theater program because I was a little bored. And what ended up happening was I missed way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. And I spent the first 10 years of my professional life trying to make up for what I missed.
Right.
And it's actually more expensive to make up for it after college than it is if you actually just do it when you're at college. So do it while you're at college.
Interesting. Interesting.
Study, practice, and don't give up.
That's good advice. So now it's time for what we're calling the Big 15. These are just 15 random questions. Just answer with the first thing that comes to your head.
Excellent.
And here we go. Where are you from originally?
Pecatonica, Illinois.
All right.
Pecatonica, Pecatonica.
Who did you go to the prom with?
Let's see, junior prom I went with Jennifer Fanara, and senior prom I went with Amy Bellows.
What's the first Broadway show you saw?
First Broadway show I ever saw was Crazy for You.
Wow, nice. What was the name of your fifth grade teacher?
Fifth grade teacher would have been Mrs. Duncan.
Where did you go to college?
University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana. Go, Illinois. Go, Illinois.
This is an interesting question for you, particularly seeing as how we've worked together a lot, but do you have a dream role that perhaps you haven't played yet?
I'm sitting in his chair right now.
I was about to say, I would think. Here's another interesting question for you. How many times have you performed at the Fulton?
At the Fulton, I think this is my 7th show.
Nice. What is your favorite word in the English language?
Yes.
What is your least favorite word in the English language?
No.
Who will play you in the movie version of your life?
Probably Jeff Daniels, because everybody says I look like Jeff Daniels.
Fair enough, I can see that. What will your biography be called?
Just give me a little more time.
Did you have any posters on your wall when you were a kid?
Yes, Chicago White Sox. All over it.
Of course. Let's play Desert Island real quick. You are trapped on a desert island with a book, a movie, and a CD. What are they?
A book, a movie, and a CD. The book is Da Vinci Code. The movie is Hello Dolly. And the CD is West Side Story.
What's the best piece of advice your parents ever gave you?
If you treat everybody equal, somebody's getting gypped. And that what they meant by that was some people need more, some people need less. Try to be somebody who needs less.
Interesting. And finally, what's your favorite comfort food?
Tombstone pizza.
Very nice. Do you have any final thoughts or words for the people watching this?
Come see Phantom. Come see Phantom. Please, come see Phantom.
Very cool. All right, take care. We'll see you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.